Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Holmstrom. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. There's some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The ball snagged for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's a quick shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they get the completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. But outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Checks this down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's complete.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Mustangs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down 1. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Hits the running back in the flat. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught behind the line. It's Perkins.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The sure hands, it's Perkins. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Nice grab. It's Perkins. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up 2nd down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He keeps it on the design run. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. He breaks free. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass rush closing in.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up. Here's a good throw off the play fake. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll try the right side on the toss. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Bringing pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Quite get there, brought down at the 2. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Design quarterback run. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So one explosive play sets them up at the plus 43 with a first down. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. And he starts out of bounds just short of the end zone.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Warriors back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. He's got room to run. Quick spin on the run. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. And now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Mustangs. Great connection there for 6 points.
What a great throw by this quarterback. But let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. Receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Virginia Tech to put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Looking for his big tight end. And he makes the grab for the two-point try. But there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense now operating it empty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the catch. Gets some space and on the 30. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. The ball is loose.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
27.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the move now. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got his man in the open field. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Tech offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught over the middle. It's McLeod. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that two-point conversion.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Hokies keep the football on the move. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get? But it is hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, SMU. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, this is such a confidence-crushing play for this defense. They had him backed up near their own goal line, and your secondary of all things gets beat downfield, and it's a 98-yard touchdown. That's going to be a hard one to explain for that secondary.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
Conversion attempt. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's caught, so the two-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Working clock with the ground game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.